Alright, hello. Today I'm going to be talking about a little bit of a mashup split. I don't know how common this one actually is. I just know at my first gym I knew a couple guys that were doing it, and they said they heard about it online. I tried it out, I didn't really like it, so today I'm going to be talking about it, and that's the push-pull legs x Arnold split. So the push-pull legs x Arnold split, it's kind of what it sounds like. You do the traditional push-pull legs for the first 3 days. You take your rest day, and then for the last 3 days, you do the Arnold split. So for day one, you do chest, triceps, shoulders. Day two, back, biceps. Day three, legs. Day four, rest. Then day five, you do chest, back. Day six, arms. Day seven, legs. I know some people for day seven, they do rest day instead of legs. If you are going to do this one, I'd say do legs and then take a rest day on the eighth day, just because, it's good to train the legs. You don't want to be that one guy with the little chicken little legs. A couple of you know who I'm probably talking about. It's an okay split. It's not really for me again. I really like my split. I know I'm meat riding it a little bit, but it's fine. So the problem with this one, in my opinion, is you're getting a lot of overlap. And from everything I know and have heard and stuff, like, you want to rest the muscle for 3 days. So, like, one of the benefits to push-pull legs is everything's technically getting rested. Like, you do chest for day one, then you have back, biceps, legs, and rest. So you have 3 days before you're hitting chest again. So your chest is going to be fully rested and it's going to be ready to hit it again at its full potential. Now, at the start, you get the full rest, right? Because your chest is getting rested, your back, it's all getting rested. But then as soon as you go to day five, your back hasn't technically had the full 3 days. I know you don't really need the full 3 days, but in my experience, I like to aim for the full 3 days. So your back's not technically rested for the full 3 days, and then you do arms for day six, which, okay, you're already going to be pretty fatigued. And then you do legs, which, okay, that's fine. Still going to be pretty fatigued from all of it, unless you do a rest day there, but if you're doing arms on day six and then either a rest day or a leg day for day seven, you go back to day one. Your triceps and shoulders have only had 1 day to rest. So they're going to be pretty fatigued. You're not going to be able to hit them at its full potential. And again, I know you don't really need the full 3 days, but in my opinion, I like to take 3 days between hitting the muscle groups. So that's my main problem with that one, is you get a lot of overlap with it. That's why I don't usually do an arm day on my split, even though I said I do sometimes, which I do sometimes. I used to do arm days a lot, but the more and more I did it, I was getting fatigued, I was overtraining, and I was getting a lot of overlap, so I wasn't able to hit the muscles at their full potential. I know that's like, oh, science talk, In my opinion, like, the science is there for a reason. So I like to take from it. I don't always listen to all of it, which probably not the best, but I like to take from it and apply it where I see fit. Probably not the smartest thing, but the science is there for a reason, like I've already repeated myself. So personally, I don't really like this split. I don't really recommend it just because of the overlap. It's kind of fun, but that's about it. And I guess at the end of the day, you do want to be having fun while you're going to the gym and stuff. So it's okay if you're looking to have fun, but in my opinion, I'd say there's a lot better splits out there. Even just normal push-pull legs, it's probably better for you than that. But again, that's just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. If you disagree with me, go for it. If you think that I'm wrong about that, feel free to comment. I would happily discuss that. And you know what? Feel free to correct me. If I said something wrong, if I was wrong about maybe that 3-day thing, from what I've heard, it's good to rest it for 3 days. But, if, feel free to correct me. and I will completely withdraw that if I'm wrong. Like, it could be the best split ever, but in my experience when I did it, because I had done it for I think like 3 months maybe, I didn't really like it. I was getting really like fatigued. I was overtraining. It just wasn't for me. And I think a lot of people overtrain themselves in the gym. Like, you'll see guys doing like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do 4x20, like 4 sets of 20 reps. Like, okay, you're not really gonna maximize the muscle hypertrophy. You're just gonna overtrain the muscle if you're doing 4 sets of 20. That's why I usually go like 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps. I've found that works for me. But you know what? If 4 sets of 20 reps works for you, go for it. Be my guest. I'm not your boss. I'm not your dad. So do whatever you want. But I don't really like this split. That's just my opinion. I know I said it like 4 times, but it's fine. See ya.